आज हम लोग पढ़ेंगे क्लास 12th का एडमिशन ऑफ पार्टनर। एडमिशन ऑफ पार्टनर it is one of the important topic of class 12th and it covers around 10 to 12 number weightage. 10 to 15 marks weightage will be there from this chapter. So students, this chapter is very important. So I am just going to discuss with you admission of partner. Now whenever admission of partner will take place, so here in this chapter we are going to study first calculation of new profit sharing ratio, second is accounting treatment of goodwill, and third is accounting treatment of accumulated profit and reserves. Fourth, preparation of revaluation account and capital account and adjustment of capital and revised balance sheet. And fifth is adjustment of capital. This year adjustment of capital is not there in the course of class 12 CBSE. This chapter has been deleted for the year 2020. This particular topic is deleted from the admission of partners. So I will just give you how to do the adjustment of capital, but it will not be asked in the board exam. So students, first we are going to discuss about the calculation of new profit sharing ratio and sacrificing ratio. Now students, first of all you should know the rights of the new partner. First of all, new partner will be admitted with the consent of all other partner. And secondly, more important part is that whenever new partner is admitted, he will acquire some rights of the partnership business. First of all, he is a right to share in the assets. Right, he is having two rights: right to share in the assets of partnership firm. Secondly, right to share in profit. Right to share in profit. So these two, mainly he acquired two rights. Now what is the purpose of whenever the new partner will be admitted? So in this process he must have to bring his share of capital in the business, and as whenever new partner joins into the firm, old partner has to sacrifice some part of share in favor of the new partner. For example, here if two partners are there, A and B, and sharing profit in the ratio of 1:1, and the profit is 10,000. If we divide between these two partners, so A will get 5,000 as his share of profit and B will get 5,000. Now students, if suppose here C joins and the new profit sharing ratio between A and B, C admit into the firm as new partner. So the ratio between A, B, C now is 1:1:1. For example here. Now if you divide this 10,000 profit between these three partners, now you find out that A will get 3,333, B will get 3,333, and C will get 3,333. Now you have seen earlier A is getting 5,000, now is getting 3,333. That means A must have sacrificed some share in favor of C. Similarly, B has sacrificed some part of his share in favor of new partner. So in this process, what happened? New partner must have to bring his share of goodwill to compensate to the old partner. Remember here, जो old partner जितना अपना share sacrifice कर रहा है, उसको compensate करने के लिए new partner must bring his share of goodwill. Bring his share of goodwill. To compensate sacrificing partner. This you must have to remember. Now I am going to discuss with you, this is very important topic. I am going to discuss with you how to calculate new profit sharing ratio when new partner is admitted into the firm. So there are different conditions are there. Now I will discuss with you condition number 1. Condition number 1. In case of condition number 1, student, you must remember here, in this case when old ratio is given and new partners joins the firm, new partner admit into the firm for specific share. This is the condition number 1. You must remember, student, when old ratio is given to you in the question, that we have to see, and new partner joins the firm for a specific share. For example here, look at the example in this case. Like A and B are partner, sharing profit in the ratio of 3:2. They admit C as new partner for 1/5 share in future profit. So students, we have to see whether first condition is satisfied here or not. So in first condition, when old ratio is given, so here old ratio of A and B is already given 3:2. This is the old ratio. and new partner must come for particular share, specific share. So here new partner comes for 1/5 share. So in this case our old ratio is already given, which is 3:2. This is the ratio of A and B, and here C comes for 1/5 share. This is the condition number 1. In case of condition number 1, student, we must have to calculate, first of all we have to take here total share equals to 1. We must take total share equals to 1, out of which, now we have assumed here total share is 1, out of which 1/5 of this share is taken by C. So what will be the remaining share? So first of all we must have to calculate remaining share, and remaining share formula is 1 minus new partner share. One minus new partner share. So here 1 is the total share, out of which he has taken 1/5 of it. So what will be the remaining share, students? It will be 4/5. 4/5. And now this remaining share will be, if nothing is mentioned in the question, nothing is specified, then this remaining share will always be distributed between A and B in their old ratio. We have to divide in their old ratio. So A's new ratio will be, in this case, the remaining share is 4/5, out of which he will take, of this remaining share he will take 3/5. He must have to divide in their old ratio. So A's new ratio will come 12/25. Now B's new ratio will be, so B will also take of this remaining share 4/5, he will take 2/5. So we will multiply it by 2/5. It will come 8/25. And C's new ratio will be, C has joined the firm for 1/5 share. Students, whenever we have to convert into the ratio form, we must see that denominator must be equal, all the denominator must be equal, and whatever the highest denominator is there, we convert other one also to the highest denominator. Now look at here, here is 25, here is 25. So we have to bring 25 denominator here. So we will multiply it by which figure? We will multiply it by 5. And we must have to multiply numerator and denominator by the same figure. So 5/5. So it will come 5/25. So the new ratio will be 12:8:5. This is the new ratio between A, B, C. This is the new ratio. This is the new ratio between A, B, C. Now remember, students, in this first condition, whenever the first condition is given, sacrificing ratio will be the old ratio. Sacrificing ratio is always equals to old ratio. This you must remember. So in this case, if we have to find out sacrificing ratio, so whatever the old ratio is there, that will be the sacrificing. So sacrificing ratio of A and B will be 3:2. This is the first condition, student.